now. So I went shopping, bought a bunch of stuff. Some of it's for the weekend event back in Burlington to finish getting this footage right for my daughter. They're actually going to do band camp, and they'll be outside marching, but they'll be dressed in just their regular street clothes, which is what I'm trying to get to. Unfortunately, the bad news is I don't think I have a way of getting to Woodstock, even though it's just over an hour away, because I've already spent enough and I have to get back to my own routine in Vancouver. But overall, what I have for footage will be good. So the reason for ongoing food thingies, because I'm good at food. So I'll keep doing this until I can figure out how to entice people to help support me doing this with my kitchen skills, make people mouth-wateringly hungry to want to eat my food, and see what kind of elements of surprise that is. There was a show previously some time back, not that long ago, but I can't remember what it's called, where a guy was going into people's homes and he was cooking food for the families right off the cuff with whatever they had in the house to feed them for dinner. And time again, it was priceless. The reactions of people who are eating the food going, wow, I didn't know we had this in the house for food to taste this good. So I guess it's sort of that idea that I'm shooting for. Because yesterday, as much as you guys watched me enjoy eating my steak, I did find that they changed the recipe, the kind of garlic cheese bread that Kelsey's makes, and I was really disappointed. I think I only ate one piece of it, made myself finish the whole piece, and then I gave the rest to my daughter and her best friend Isla, and they just devoured it. I was hoping to come home with the Cajun shrimp because that was delicious, but they devoured that too. So they enjoyed all of it, the extra onion rings that I got, and we had a great time. So today I'm doing a chicken Caesar salad. Now the only thing I didn't make fresh myself are the croutons, because I have a favorite kind I like to buy from the store. But I got Balderson cheese instead of Parmesan. It's a medium cheddar. And the chicken I cooked myself also. And the special sauce my friend likes. So I'm just gonna eat lunch with you guys. Thank you, Father, for this food, for the talent to cook good food, coming from a good line of ancestors of women that can cook food and do all kinds of wonderful things. And I hope this leads to a wonderful future and adventure. My ongoing magic in the kitchen to share these moments with other people. All right. And that this holiday goes well, and my trip back to Vancouver goes well. Okay, so in Jesus' name, amen. So chow down, kind of eat with me. Chicken Caesar salad. And you'll tell by my reaction. So good. Right? When people stop talking, that's a good sign. I want people to take the time to reflect spiritually on how good it is to actually just stay at home with your family and eat food. Stay at home and eat food together. Oh, and I have fresh made bacon bits on here. I forgot, not the store-bought in your bag. Cook together. Discover recipes you want to try. Try new things. Families that eat and pray together are happy and they stay together. There's too much of that eating out stuff, fast food stuff, and you wonder why there's a rise in cancer. But this is day 2 of my food videos on my meat eating journey. Now I'm gonna go work out. I'm gonna do 2 hours of lap swimming, probably about 110, 120 laps, because I fill myself up with all the right things to do that. I couldn't stop thinking about Jack Nicholson. and Adam Sandler, anger management. Finding these videos of me eating meat, meals with meat in it, protein. I mean, I also do good desserts, right? So, and they're watching it and they get hungry, start laughing, and think, well, maybe we can do, some meals together and make some mini videos dealing with our anger management around all this pre-made and grown fruits and vegetables and organics, everything. Nothing's natural and normal. We don't know what's real or fake, and I think it would be very fun. I think they would have a good time and they would discover really good food eating my food. Oh. The best part of all this, I don't want a restaurant. I don't need to own a restaurant or start a restaurant, because that's entirely the point of me telling people to stay home and learn to cook and eat with your family and your loved ones. Even if it's just a family of two. It's just you and your partner. Dim the lights. Put on some slow music. The music you like. Work together. Have specific nights at home. Right? Family night at home. Date night at home. All the running around I've done and all the cleaning I've done, help for my friend. Today, her and I are just coasting. I don't do like laundry and whatever, but we're gonna eat. I'm eating, and we're gonna watch a movie or something, right? So my point is, all these people go running around, rushing in their cars, getting paid to do a job they think they're doing. But I'm here volunteering, doing this for her because she's my friend. For nothing. Because she's my friend. Because that's what love is. Having compassion, empathy, having the desire to help make a difference in making a person's life better. And all I've seen is people come and go in cars, sit around or stand around for a certain duration of time and do lots of talking. And I get sometimes it's okay to do like online, meetings and stuff. People get busy. But if you can see how much work I've done, and it's awesome, and I say, oh, it's awesome, fantastic, made a huge difference. People could get in there and do a little bit of something. Like if there's stuff that I'm still working on in the sink, why not get in there and wash some bottles off that need to be put back in the bathroom after they've been cleaned off? If I'm not here and you got time alone. So I'm really worried about leaving Nicole. I'm stressed out about who's going to maintain all the hard work I'm doing for her. It won't be perfect, but it'll be darn near there. And I'm going to be very happy. But then I'm like, how do I keep her in that wonderful environment of an organized home that she deserves to be in? Right? Because a person gets sick or they're disabled or whatever, doesn't mean they shouldn't be allowed to live at the same high quality of living standards as people who are physically able to move around and take care of themselves. We dropped the ball on that when we're calling ourselves personal support workers and other kinds of care aides, social workers and things, and we're not doing any of that social care, actually. And it's actually in your job description that you should be doing this. So I'm like, I really need to become a billionaire. I need all of the movies I have written to date to get underway so I literally can take care of her. Take care of the people that matter to me the most. Like my friend who has 6 kids, like most of them are on the spectrum with ADD, ADHD. I want to give them, I just want to give them a brand new house. They have a beautiful piece of land, and I literally just want to get rid of what they're living in and build a whole brand new one, 7 bedrooms, so that everybody has their own room. and they can live there the rest of their life and the mortgage is completely paid off. And so I'm working hard on building content for here to try to generate enough viewers and attention so people can hear me and understand who I am and get to know me in that compassionate way, and understand that if we get together and, Caring Now movement, the foundation I call CAPE, caring about people everywhere, that together it's like holding hands. We can get stuff done and making a difference. I'm absolutely for basic income. We need to end welfare. We need to end this circumference of difference between welfare disability and federal disability for people who have worked 10 years or more. They get to have credit cards, cars, own their houses. They can afford to have people come in and clean personally, privately. They can choose who they're hiring. This inequality has got to go. When the system was originally made, it was because the income we had was so low. The amount of pay was so low. We didn't know what else to do to help people. We have since way surpassed that, right? So when hourly wages became reasonable with the balance of the cost of living back when I was a kid, like my mom could work at a convenience store and still pay for the rent on an entire house as a single mom for the two of us. So it doesn't have to be $30 an hour in order to do that. It just has to be a balanced economy in the cost of everything across the board. More doesn't mean better. Less is more if you know how to balance what the less means, right? You don't have to run around thinking I need to have everything. And if I don't have high enough income, then I can't look, fancy enough or important enough. It isn't good enough if it isn't expensive enough. Well, you can still have good stuff and it doesn't have to be expensive. So you don't have to have high wages to buy expensive items. The expensive items can be fairly priced at proper wages. So a universal basic income, a basic income would sort of help put a cap on where the minimum should be and control how high people go. Because we don't need rich and then poor and then you've got nothing in the middle that causes the whole system to crash like the house of cards. What's going to happen in the end? The rich person's not going to be able to have anybody come to work for them because they'll have everything and nobody in here can afford to do anything for that person. Eventually to the last person under here goes, I'm sorry, madam or sir, but I can't come into work today because I can't afford to. Boom. There's nothing left. Now you're faced with God. Right? My comment yesterday about the horse and wagons. What's wrong with slowing down? God is eternal. Right? He has forever. And if we slowed down, our heart rates would slow down. Our minds would slow down. We'd relax. We'd feel good. We'd have more time at home, more time with families. Henceforth, the meal at home. Eating good food at home, healthy food, learning how. If you don't know how, practice. Get good. Get better. Buy my recipe books that are going to come out. I'm going to have little books. But I'm going to keep doing this until something works in that direction where there's going to be people go, okay, let's hold hand and let's do this caring about people everywhere thing because it needs to be mentioned and brought up. So we need to end all of that. And by doing this basic income, it helps control and put a cap on what's going on around other people that are driving around in cars, arguing with their rights to burn gas and live like that rather than parking and walking and taking buses and streetcars and getting to actually know their community, where they live, the city they're in. A lot of people will live in one country, but they'll only know one city or one state. They don't really know where they are. They don't know their country. They're not really that a citizen of that place. They don't know the place. And so if we have a control on the rate of speed in processing and getting things done by capping off all of that economy and income at that level because we improve the basic income situation, those people can all slow down, right? We can have a minimum and then the bigger picture is everyone can be happy. We need to end socialism rather than who's got the most of other people's money, and it has to be fund sharing. Fund sharing means it never stops. It just goes around and round and round and round and round, and everybody gets enough. And then you have a higher quality of life, more joy. Then you can live with passion, right? Everybody should be allowed to take a plane. Everybody should be allowed to drive. Everybody should be allowed to go on a boat ride. Everybody should be allowed to go on a vacation. right? What's going on right now with my flight back, because I just got rid of Lynx and I loved Lynx. And it's only been a few years. The planes were great. The roominess was great. But it's WestJet and Air Canada, WestJet and Air Canada, because they want to keep the tickets between $300 to $500, and they'll only drop when they want to give a discount for something. But they want to keep it there because they want a certain kind of profit all the time, and they don't care if you can't travel between 300 to 500. They're saying, "Oh, stay home, stay in your city, stay in your province, stay in your state." Oh well, you can't afford to go anywhere. But that's not right. That's almost like communism. Like, that's just kind of control that we are supposed to be priding ourselves living in a place that we're free of. Free agency, freedom. That's not freedom when people take that stuff away. So we need to work together to care about people everywhere. And that includes you and me. And so my production in Vancouver coming up, the theater production, it's called The Story of You. Because you have a story, and 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 anybody who's watching this has a story. So we all have a you story. And I'm going to tell my version of my you story because that's who I am, right? When you look at me, you say, "Hey, you," or "There she is." That's the you doing now, and we're watching it, right? I like you. I see you. I want to know you. So, yeah, don't miss any of that. And, stay home, eat lunch, dinner, more often, family, cook your own food. Just take back some of that money that's being wasted out there in the restaurants. Jack Nicholson. Come on, you guys. You won't want to eat at anyone else's house or go to any other restaurants except mine, the ones I take you to. This is a restaurant I haven't been to in a long time. And I worry about they're going to take that restaurant away too. I'd like to take them there so they can see what my homemade food tastes like at a restaurant, because it's the only restaurant that can cook food like my homemade food. But I'm just scared because this quality of stuff and the fast-pacedness, people are on average are eating 4 times a week out. That is unhealthy on every level. Economically, socially, financially, emotionally, mentally, physically. No. Take it back. Right? It wouldn't be so expensive. Reduce your costs of living. Cut things you don't need. I did. And that's the other reason for this journey up ahead. I'm going to do travel, economy trips wisely. I went to Seattle with my daughter. Some money on a credit card. And I had $300 US in cash. We did fine. For 4 days. Right? It can be done. You don't have to save $10,000. You don't have to spend all 10 grand. Just because you haven't. So, it makes you really think. Adam Sandler. Oh, we have to do it. Eat well. Have people throw tomatoes at the screen because they want to try my food, and I don't have a restaurant, so they can't come to my restaurant because I don't want a restaurant because my homemade food is better than a restaurant. Why would I eat it? Oh, or serve people when I'm telling them to stay home and learn to cook like this. But maybe I can offer lessons. I can go to your place. If you're local, you can come to mine, do some more episodes, and I can teach people how to cook. And then eat it and go, "Wow, tastes like your food." Yeah, because I taught you how to make it. So that's my thoughts for today while I'm eating my lunch. So good. Happy to be able to do this. Because anybody that's single or on their own like me, we've got these thoughts too. We have this to share with each other. We're not alone. Always remember, we are together in the you story. We have each other. Right? We're doing this together. So, that's my thoughts. Peace out. I'll go finish this. And go figure out what I'm going to do about dessert. I bought some stuff to make something for a farewell cake with her on her 1 year, 6 months of staying harm-free And yeah, she's out of hospital. It's all good. So I'll be back with all more of that. Ta-da-da! Thanks for watching me eat. Thanks for eating with me. Go eat with somebody else at home and keep coming back for more. If you want to support what I'm doing, because I don't get paid to help people to do what I'm doing. I'm doing it because I'm a good person. I'm hoping it will lead to a means of financially being able to continue to help people. That's kind of the point. So I have to go home and make some money now. I spent some. Bye for now. Thank you for watching. My way of dealing with anger management. Peace out from I Am Just a YouTube channel, aka Superwoman. Subscribe, hit the bell, follow all my social media links. I tell everybody else to do the same thing. Thank you. Bye.